Good morning and welcome to another One Man's Trash morning trash report. Feel free to listen to it at any time of day. It doesn't have to be morning. It just happens to be when I do it. And it appears that I have made a minor miscalculation. It appears I have aggravated the YouTube algorithm enough to invite some other viewers in, and I kind of doubled my viewership or more yesterday. So I guess I have other people watching and strangers in the house. And I just want to say hi and welcome, and I kind of want to present to you the premise of this channel, which is just to hang out and chat and kill time. And I've kind of been using it as a motivational tool for myself to work on my third record as One Man's Trash, the band. And you can go and listen to the other two records on Spotify and all that. But that's kind of what I was thinking about today. First of all, what happens when you start to have additional viewership is that you start thinking, oh, maybe I need to prepare something and present something because I have viewers now, or whatever the fuck it is. I think of it as listeners. I'm a radio dude. So as I start thinking about that, I'm like, no. That is exactly the wrong thing to do. I'm not here to try and gain viewership. I don't want to double my viewership every day. I don't really want you to like and subscribe or any of that stuff. And here's why. My whole adult life, I started in radio when I was about 18 and a half, and I am 58 and a half now. So it's my 40th year. And in all that time, I have been sort of, under the rules of the FCC guidelines of what you can say, and then working for corporations, for radio corporations. It's all about what you can say, and it's really all boils down to one thing: what the advertisers want. And that is what I don't want to do with this YouTube channel. Because that just messes up the whole vibe. I don't want this to be slick. I don't want this to be produced. I'm not going to sit here and edit all this crap. This is us hanging out. And as soon as it starts to turn into something else, or me preparing some speech or editing some giant thing, kill me. That is exactly the wrong thing for this, because this is a hangout, and this is just like kind of a space you can let your mind wander, or I can. And, actually, that's exactly what I want you to do, too. Just let this play in the background and go on with your life, because we're hanging out. We're in my house right now. I know it looks like a recording studio, but that's how my house always looks. And it generally is some form of recording studio, because I do voiceover for a living every day. So I also want you to note that if this video is interrupted by an ad, for God's sake, don't come back. Punch out. Be gone. You're not going to get any value. And that's the whole idea, is that I'm not going to teach you anything. I'm not going to present something to you. I'm talking about an imaginary band that's making a third record that no one's going to hear. You know what I'm talking about? We're just chilling and killing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's the whole idea, is that I don't want to be I guess authenticity is a thing that we talk about a lot in America, in society, and I'm not even sure it's a thing, I mean, but that's what I'm trying to do. It's just like my regular old self, and hang out and chat with you. So I appreciate you showing up. I hope that this vibe is good for you, because that's what we're doing here. And I seriously doubt that you're going to learn anything. So that's what's going on. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you could hang out and vibe with me. So now let's talk about my imaginary band, One Man's Trash. So yesterday I had all the greatest intentions of having another guitar day, and then something happened in my body. I'm an old man. my ribs dislocated or something. I don't know. I just felt terrible. And then luckily I booked a gig, so I had to do a Ford session late in the day yesterday. And so I just kind of laid low on the recording. I did a little more thinking about the composition, and then just practicing guitar. I practice guitar a lot because I'm not really a studio quality guitarist. So it takes a lot of effort and a lot of work to get my parts to stay on my record, because my last record, my son recut all my parts. Most of them anyway. I got a little guitar work at a couple tunes, but I'm trying to be on my record a little bit this time, playing guitar, but we'll see. I might have to have someone recut it, who knows. So anyway, I'm going to try and get back on that a little bit today. I don't have anything booked. I should probably do some, like office work kind of stuff, but man, am I the only one who just hates that crap? Probably not, but I guess you got to do it. So that's what's going on. Might have a little jam session tonight. Our little hangout band on Friday night, and the gals get together and play some old tunes. So I hope that comes to fruition tonight, but we're kind of just going to hang out today. And one of the problems I'm having right now is that I raised a pet squirrel. Not a pet, he lives outside, he's a wild squirrel, but Earl the squirrel, I was holding him the other day, and he scratched my pinky. He just like inadvertently jumped and gave me a little slice on the pinky, and it's right where I hit the strings with the pinky. Super fun to have just like the strings slicing right into that squirrel scratch. So that kind of slowed me down a little bit, on top of just not being an adequate guitarist for the task. That kind of thing. So today we will reassess. I think I still got the pinky issue. Yeah, that's tender as hell, actually. So anyway, appreciate you hanging out. Welcome to whoever's new and uninformed about this stuff. I hope I make some actual progress today, but as you get to know me, you will see that's a rarity. Isn't that really how I function in life? So anyway, thanks for being here. I'm going to check out and go throw this thing up on YouTube and play some more guitar. And then I will see you tomorrow. Rock on.